'Cause here we go, man. How we
Officially
gonna
getting the
dive
mock
in?
draft. Let's tell everybody how the mock draft format is going to work out, right? So
Right.
we all have 10 different teams or whatever,
Yep.
and we're going to be the GMs of those teams. So Curt, his favorite team is the Pistons. So he's going to be the GM of the Pistons, and obviously a couple different teams. So kick us off. How it's supposed to get kicked off, Curt?
All right, here we go, man. So with the number one pick, the 2021 NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select. I don't think it's no surprise, Cade Cunningham. I mean, he's been on a lot of our draft boards for a lot of years here lately. At number one, or at least up there in those conversations. He's a three-level player. I I just don't see what he can't do. I think he gets to get a little bit bigger of a defensive motor,
Mm.
but other than that, man, he's a total package, man. You can't really ask for more out of a prospect, and he's still young. So I'm going with Kay Cunningham, man, to my Pistons. Next up,
Uh,
oh
so you already locked your pick in? You already
yeah,
locked in?
yeah, my pick locked in. I don't need the 5 minutes, bro.
I think how interested do you think that y'all will definitely be in trading?
I don't think they're gonna be very interested in trading because I think if you the Pistons, unless you getting something top tier like OKC wanting to trade Shea and a six pick, that's the only trade I'm taking. That's the only trade I'm taking. That's out there on the board right now. That's the only one I would take for Cade. I'm
Shay?
sorry, it's
You like
Shea and the six pick.
do you think that this could be a similar situation to Boston and Philly with the Markel Fultz? Was that 2017 there? Markel Fultz and Jason Tatum?
I think it was 2017. No, because it's just what K has done for the whole year and his whole like time coming up. I don't think many other people, none of the other players in the draft right now can compare to that. I mean, you got Jalen Green, but I don't see him fitting with the
Oh
Pistons.
yeah.
Evan Mobley could actually fit with the Pistons, but I'm not taking Evan Mobley over Kate Cunningham
Yeah,
either.
his
You
talent
feel
is
me? Cade is just on a whole nother level than the rest of these guys. I'm sorry, it's Cade all the way.
and before you have any questions, Dave, the last question I got for Kurt is man, um what are some weaknesses out of his defensive motor that you can see that probably could start coming up when he's in the league with the Pistons?
Mm. I think he's very quiet. He's not really a leader, but
Mm,
he's a leader by example.
yeah.
But I think when you get to the pro ranks, there's not going to be many guys looking for a leader by example, because they're going to be done, been there, done that. You're the rookie, and so I think that his leadership values need to come out in the play a little bit more. He needs to be a little bit more assertive, like I'm here. You know what I'm saying? He's not that type of guy though. He's a quiet gamer. He's a quiet gamer, but that's where I think he needs to improve at.
Okay.
I like that. I like it. It's a quiet game.
You know,
All
silent.
right.
You got
That's me.
Dave, or you get right to the Rockets?
Now we getting right to the Rockets, man. I ain't got much to say. We just bought that action, in Houston. We bought that action. So you know what I'm saying?
Y'all interested in any trades, Dave?
Huh?
Y'all interested in any trades?
No, no. With the second round pick, like he said, we good. We good over here. Like with the second round pick, the second pick in the draft. We're gonna take Jalen Green. We'd like to pair him up with Kevin Porter Jr.
Okay.
And we think we have our backcourt of the future for the next 10 years plus. Yeah, we think we're building something different down there. We like that combination of them. We got a young Jayshawn Tate running on the wing. We like what he brings to the table. We got Kenyon Martin's son, KJ Martin, down there bringing some energy. We got Christian Wood. We love what he contributes to us. So we think we're right back to where we need to be, and we're going to be building for the future. We like what we have down here.
I got one question as far as that pick goes.
Yes, sir.
Two ball dominant guys.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna work out. They two young guys too. So how you think that's gonna work out between KPJ and Jalen Green coming in and trying to both dominate the ball like that?
I think it's going to work out actually perfectly. Especially in this modern NBA, you almost want to have two players that can, at any point in time, can get a bucket on their own and create not only for themselves but also for others. It's just like it's not more so. It's just like them being. I don't look at it as them being both ball dominant. It's just that they have always been able to have the ball because they've been the best player on their team. I feel like their game is so much more open than a lot of people have even seen, and even that they even know. I feel like they can develop into a special backcourt in the game. That's an athletic backcourt, man. 6'6", 6'7". Both can jump out the gym. They both have the tools to play great lockdown defense. That can be the backcourt of the future
Both
in the
can
NBA.
create their own shot at a high level.
Yeah,
I just like that pairing. I know a lot of people talk about the big man out of USC and Mobley. He's very good, but I just like that pairing of them two together.
That was the question, Dave. How close or how much did you guys give thought? You guys, as the Houston Rockets, give thought to drafting Evan Mobley?
Thought about it for a little minute, and we just couldn't go away from the idea of pairing those two guards, those dynamic guards together. We couldn't do it. As talented as Evan Mobley is, we would love to somehow be able to finesse the way to get 2 and 3, but that's just not plausible. So we had to go with our guy Jalen Green.
I agree with you, bro. I agree 100% with that Jalen Green pick. Obviously, I agree with the Cade Cunningham pick as well. So that brings me to Cleveland, right? That's me, right?
Yep.
Shoot, I don't really think we're thinking too much either with this. He's my favorite player in the draft. As Curt is already writing it in, we're gonna take Evan Mobley. I think that was pretty cut dry, right?
Yeah, it's cut dry.
Right?
There's no arguments there.
I think Cleveland actually might be happy that you took Jalen Green, and not just because I actually think Jalen Green is a better talent than Evan Mobley. But I think for them, I don't think they want to necessarily have to even think about possibly trading Colin Sexton or whatever, and to make room for Jalen Green.
Cleveland has him on the trading block right now, though.
They do have him on the trading block.
Yeah, he's on there.
But I think if they draft Evan Mobley, they're less likely to trade Colin Sexton. Because they probably need Colin Sexton if they draft Evan Mobley.
Yeah,
Because one thing that Colin can do, bro, he can get a bucket, bro.
In a hurry.
And for a big that's coming into the league, he's gonna need as many players around him as possible that can feed him, and that can play make, and that can also score to take pressure off of him. To where then he can, and one thing that's dope about Colin Sexton, he takes it to the cup a lot.
Oh yeah.
Being a Knicks fan, I have looked at a lot of Colin Sexton films these past week.
Hey, he trying to recruit the boy.
You gotta get him, man.
But Colin Sexton takes it to the bucket a lot, which means more for Evan Mobley. That's easy putback, that's easy dump off, stuff like that.
Something to get your
So would you be?
I think if they draft Evan Mobley, I think those thoughts about trading Colin Sexton got to go right out the door. I think now he fits. He fits perfectly, right?
Yeah. I would that lineup, potential lineup, would that be Darius Garland, Sexton, Evan Mobley probably play the 4. Do you have at the 5
Jared Allen.
Jared Allen. And then who is
Isaac Okoro.
Yeah, Isaac Okoro.
Yeah, that's Isaac Okoro gonna have to really develop that 3 ball though. That would be the key to unlocking that lineup.
One thing about Isaac too that I really want him to develop is the ability to probably guard a little bit even bigger, because he's only 6'5", bro.
Yeah.
So while Evan Mobley and Jared Allen both 7 foot, you now have what 6'1", 6'1", 6'5", 1 through 3. That's gonna be kind of tough, bro. That's gonna be kind of.
I feel like he can. He's such a strong kid. I feel like he can guard a 3 or 4.
Good buddy type 4, man.
Yeah, he got the body, but he doesn't necessarily have the length. And I'm not saying that he can't right now, and I'm not saying that he can't even develop into that. I just think one thing for their development, I guess, whatever, as a team, is to be able to guard the perimeter at a high level, because you do have 2 bigs who can really protect the paint, but that's going to be kind of tough, bro. That's going to be tough.
But back to me. So with the 4th pick, you got the Toronto Raptors here. You gotta go with him. Another no-brainer for me. Jalen Suggs. You gotta replace Kyle Lowry, and you got a good guy that's a smart guy, poised athletically. He's a decisive playmaker. He's a great defensive guy as well. He gives you all the way around the board what you need if you're the Toronto Raptors. You already got guys that he could compliment off of. So I think Jalen Suggs here with the fourth pick is a no-brainer. No-brainer.
Should I agree? I'm a huge Jalen Suggs fan, so you ain't gonna get no type of pullback from me. I think Jalen Suggs has the potential to be one of the best players from this draft.
On this draft, yeah, I agree. Dave, you got anything on that? You good?
Yeah, I love Jalen. I can't say nothing. I wish my team. I hope this don't happen. I hope he fought in my team.
Hey, for real.
We could definitely use him.
So who is 6?
It's 5.
No,
now.
5.
With Orlando, that's Dave.
Oh, that's
right?
me.
Oh, that's you.
That's
I
me.
ain't got
Yeah, that is you.
All right, bet. Orlando. Shoot. At 5, I'm gonna have to break Dave's heart. Trade.
All right. We'd like to propose a trade. All right. We'd like to propose a sign-in trade of Kelly Oubre to you guys, along with the 14 pick and Jordan Poole for the 5.
Oh, hey, I like this. He got in his bag for that trade, boy.
Hold on.
He got his bag for that trade. Hey,
Oh, shoot.
Nah. Hey, take 14 out. Give us 7. So we'll take 7. Jordan Poole, Kelly Oubre.
Yeah.
5. The discrepancy between 5 and 6 is huge, in my opinion.
That's a finesse, though. Dang, we giving up 2 young assets.
We're giving up possibly a
lottery
superstar.
pick.
At this dude, we like this dude a lot. So we're giving up a possible superstar.
But y'all already, how do you not know you're not giving back a potential superstar? Kelly, I can still argue that.
That's the piece. and we got to talk about that signing trade too. Because that contract might be too stupid for us to even take off. Kelly Oubre.
Walking.
Yeah. What kind of contract you talking about? Next thing you know, his signing trade, 3 years, $100 million. No, contract's off. Trade done.
Trying to get that luxury tax.
Hey,
what in the world?
That's real quick.
Yeah, but that's a decline.
Dang, so y'all say y'all want the 7 instead of the 14.
Yeah.
And you want
Kelly Oubre and Poole.
shoot, we keeping one of the players if we're doing that.
Go back to your boys. What player y'all want to keep?
We keeping Kelly Oubre, you have Poole.
No. We already got 3 guards.
Yeah, bro, we cold. We cold. You got cold.
How you gonna say we cool? You another GM, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, you another GM. Why you not helping me out?
I'm about to bet it in a 2-way trade, bro. You never know,
He trying to
man.
get in. So yeah, we
That's crazy.
we don't need Jordan Poole, but it could be a conversation if you give us. You know what? Let's make this even lighter for you. For number 5, give us 7-14 and Eric Pascal. So now we want both picks.
Y'all want 7-14 and y'all want our promising wing.
You getting 5. We know who you're taking at 5. You know who we want to take at 5.
You don't know who we take.
I know exactly who you're taking at 5.
No, you don't. You don't know who.
Everybody in the world knows who this number 5 is.
If you don't take him at 5, I'm taking him at 6.
Yeah, bro.
So
Hey, man.
this all up to you.
Dang. So you want 7-14 and Eric Pascal. Y'all get 7-14. Just 7-14.
You know what? I think this player is gonna fit perfectly in our system because he's not really working.
Bro, you about to get. I'm just.
Hey, why would we both try to finesse each other?
I'm reading.
I'm like, if we really be, I'm like,
I got it written down. I see the finesse on the board.
because I'm like, if we really being fair, it would be like 7 and 14 for the 5. And I was just like,
oh, nobody's just trading picks. Just 7. Okay, 7 for the 5. You think that's how we'll go down?
shoot, I would give a player up with it.
Huh?
I would give a player up for it. That's why I brought in the signing trade for Kelly Oubre. I was just like, dude, okay, how about I give you Eric Pascal and
7
and Jordan Poole.
No, we don't want Jordan Poole.
Jordan Poole is gonna be a Warrior.
Yeah, bro. Why you get off me Jordan Poole? Eric Pascal is 7 or no deal. And I'm taking this.
You want Eric Pascal in 7?
Yes. That's the bare minimum. Huh?
For the 5?
Yes, that's the bare minimum I'm taking.
Hold up.
Oh,
I gotta call the big boss. I'm not Bob Myers, you know what I'm saying? I'm only, he told me I gotta lick something up.
Here we go, man. Okay, great.
I'm gonna back to my Warriors just because it doesn't great. You ain't gotta tell me to.
We're good.
No trade?
No trade.
All right, but we think this player is going to work perfectly for our system, and we're happy that the Warriors not getting him. We are taking Jonathan Kuminga.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, everybody know. Yeah. Kuminga, I feel like the reason why we have him over another player who people think that's going to go here is Scotty Barnes. The reason why we have him over him is because his potential as a shot creator
It's much higher.
a lot higher than Scotty Barnes. He also was playing against grown men, and he just turned 18 before the G League season, and he averaged what 17 on what it was like 36%
something like that.
shooting or something like that. So where that's bad shooting percentages, but on the flip side, he was able to do his thing for real. So his potential is crazy. 6'8", 220, 212 right now or something like that, and be able to kind of do everything, bro. Potentially. Cool. I've been following Jonathan Kuminga since his sophomore year when he came onto the scene at St. Patrick's School or Patrick's School.
Yeah.
So Dave already.
Yeah, no complaints with that pick there because you didn't take him. I was gonna take him at 6. But okay.
Dave tried to trade up for him. This is a player who all three of us really like.
Yeah. So I mean,
Loki said
make all the time.
Loki kind of said he didn't get him, but it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, let's Pascal. You could have had him.
It's cool, man. It's cool. But
be like that, you know what I'm saying?
All right. With the 6th pick, and I'm completely torn on this one, to be honest. But I feel like he's there. Got to take him. With the 6th pick in the 2020 NBA draft, OKC selects Scotty Barnes. I like to say that Scotty Barnes has a very high ceiling. He's already a defensive stud. He can guard. I mean, just watching his tape over the last couple of weeks, I just saw him guarding Kihei Clark from Virginia, and was just staying in front of him the whole time. Very bothered him. And everybody knows Kihei Clark's game. It's a small guy that's gonna get right past you every time. Anything you want to do it, he gonna do it. But he just was a defensive stud. He can handle the ball a little bit. And I like to say his player comparison for me is a Draymond Green. I don't think he's going to be as good as Draymond, but I do believe that with the players that surrounded him with OKC, I think that OKC's got to take him at that pick. I think he got to. That's it.
My man's Curt been in the lab.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit, man.
He been looking at that film. Okay. I ain't mad at you.
It's his weakness, though. His shot is his weakness, and that definitely has to develop, or I don't think he'll have longevity in the league.
And I think it's his shot more even than just like a spot up set shot. I think it's his shot also in creating his own shot as well. I don't think he can really score at all. I'm not a Scotty Barnes fan, I'm not gonna lie to you. But at the same time, the tools that he does have, I definitely can see them translating very well he is. I mean, he's like Kurt said, he's a great defender. He kind of does all those little things well. Kind of like almost like a 5-tool player, really like a 3-tool player because he does. He to me is offensively he's not there. I feel like he's a good playmaker, but I feel like it's opportunistic playmaking. I don't think you want him as your primary playmaker, which might be a good fit with Shea. On the flip side, I just don't see him being a guy who can really affect the game on offense. But if he proves me wrong, bro, I wouldn't be surprised either. You feel me? So at the same time, I don't like everybody's having him this high. I just don't know if the player that I just described, or even the player that Curt just described, would you take that player top 10? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, everybody has him that high because of the things he can do. You kind of don't really see a lot in this draft. But Dave, it's time.
Who you taking?
It's
man?
time.
Who you taking, bro? 'Cause I'm ready to see that.
Hey, with the 7th pick, you know, earlier, you know, in the other episode, you guys will see, you know, episode 1, we was talking about more so the finals, but talking about the draft in this episode. And I referenced the Golden State Warriors, we need buckets. We flat out, we need buckets. So with the 7th pick, we taking the best scorer in this draft, Cam Thomas. We taking Cam Thomas. We taking Cam Thomas.
Wow. Why? Why so high?
Yeah, you could have got him.
You could have got him in this.
in the 20s.
Why?
We
Why?
just he a bucket, man. That's just who we wanted. We feel like we can get a true value, like valuable other picks, like another wing player lower in the draft, but we wanted to ensure that that's who we liked the most off the board. We wanted Kuminga really bad. We felt like that wasn't the right move. We felt like we would rather have used both of our lottery picks to suit both of our needs. And we just, for the value of the pick, we like Cam Thomas in the spot. He's a bucket. We think he's the best scorer in this draft. And we need firepower on the bench.
He's the best scorer in this draft.
Bro, I don't think
He's
He
the
is.
best scorer.
We think he's the best.
Yeah. But see, that's high school. See, Cam Reddish was up there then. Oh no.
Dang, that's tough.
Hey,
That's
no
tough.
joke, bro. If you put Cam Thomas out there and just put the EYBL logo on the court, hey, he might turn into a different player.
Hey, you might mess around think he Mike Jordan.
Hey, you know what? Here go 40 ball.
Man, hold on, bro. I don't know about that pick though, man.
I don't.
I'm gonna be honest. There's other guys that's on my board right here that I'm taking before I take Cam Thomas at 7 if I'm going to State.
Me too.
I think if you reaching on Cam Thomas, you might as well take Davion Mitchell.
Or
You know what I'm
James
saying?
Booknight, or
James
just trade back.
Bouknight.
You
Yeah.
can get more value for your pick if you trade back.
I mean, I don't know, bro. He's one of them guys that I'm willing to say that I was wrong if he works out, but I'm 95% sure right now I'm not taking Cam Thomas, dog. I'm sorry.
We think his player comparison is kind of similar to a CJ McCollum.
Jeez.
You bringing that everything out your bag right now, huh?
We think his player comparison is similar to CJ McCollum. I think he can score on that high of a level. I truly, if he's coming off the bench, giving the Golden State Warriors a consistent, you got another 20+ player coming off the bench, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I don't know, bro. Yeah, I like Cam Thomas number 7, man. I'm also not getting paid to do this. This is who I would pick.
If you do like Cam Thomas that much, I agree with taking the guy who you think who's your guy, right? On the flip side, I feel like for the value of that number 7, you could trade back, you could trade down or whatever. But at number 8, Orlando, dang.
Yeah,
I'm so
now
happy.
you in a,
I'm so happy you didn't take this player because I thought you would have.
Bognite.
Huh?
Bognite.
Nah. I would like Book Knight too, but he kind of needs the ball in his hands a little bit.
Who you talking about, like, in regards to what team?
I'm happy that Golden State didn't take this player. We run into the podium. Give me Moses Moody.
Oh.
Because Moses Moody, bro, he's different than any of the other guards that we have on our team. Because what does he do? Predominantly, just shoot. He's
Yeah.
not really like a big scorer, but he can come off screens. You know what I'm saying? He could spot up. You know what I'm saying? He might be able to just take attack closeout, stuff like that. But he's not the dude who's gonna need the ball in his hands.
Mm-hmm. He's a good defender too.
Yeah, good defender or whatnot. But I think with Markel Fultz, what's other boys?
Cole Anthony,
RJ
Hampton.
RJ Hampton. This is a different type of guard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then with them four, bro, you can really kind of see who's going to be able to shake out and be like the guys who they need in the future. I think Markel Fultz is probably going to be solidified as that, or any of these four dudes who probably are going to be either.
I like all their young guards.
Trade guys.
Okay.
I like all of their young guards.
Bro, I like all of them too, but I just don't think they're going to be able to keep all of them.
No, I think in the long term, Cole Anthony would probably be the one to get traded.
And that's hurt me, bro. I love Cole Anthony.
I do too. I think he might be the one. Just because I think Orlando, they've always for some reason been obsessed with just being the biggest team, bro. But remember they had that long spurt of they just kept drafting just big men.
Yeah, bro.
For a minute.
Five, 6 picks in a row. It seemed like
while they still had Vooch too.
Yeah, still had Vooch,
it's like,
man.
all right, but is what it is.
They trying to change it up though. They got rid of him now. But
our Bulls, we took him gladly.
I don't know about the Bulls. We'll talk about the Bulls another day.
Hey, I don't know about the Bulls.
But
no.
Go ahead.
I think number 8 was actually the Bulls pick. That's kind of funny that you said the Bulls. Because number 8 was actually
the Bulls pick.
That was that was their first round pick.
In a trade. Okay.
To get Vooch. Yep.
So number 9 was back to me. Got the Sacramento Kings, and with the
that's a tough pick for
9th pick. I know, but it's a little bit of a stretch for me, a little bit. But I'm going with Franz Wagner out of Michigan. He's a guy that can stretch the floor. He can be a stretch 4 as well. He can handle the ball just a little bit, but he needs to get tighter with that. I think there's bigger guys in the NBA, so his handle needs to get more on point. He needs to become more of a consistent shooter, and he needs to be more of a consistent defender. But I think if I'm the Sacramento Kings, I need more guys that can at least have a respectable jump shot to spread the floor a little bit. They kind of crowded, and they have a lot of guards, and so I felt like I had to go with a forward kind of. I'm thinking Franz Wagner is a perfect fit for them.
But you feel like you needed a forward who would shoot.
Yeah, forward that could shoot.
And
create matchup problems.
What do you feel like you guys do with Marvin Bagley? Or tell me the lineup, tell me the vision that you got in Sacramento right now.
I think with Marvin Bagley, I'm gonna go with that first. With Marvin Bagley, I think that Sacramento's gonna try to let go of him. I think Sacramento's gonna try to trade him somehow.
Okay.
Obviously in the package because nobody's just taking Marvin Bagley by himself. I'm not. If I'm any team, even my Detroit Pistons. But at some point, I think they're going to try to get rid of him. Just too much issues there with the team, his family, and just too much animosity. I think if you're Luke Walton over there, man, you want to get a team that's more positive. You don't have no negative insights because right now it's not looking good. So I think you got to get rid of Marvin Bagley and Franz Wagner. Fits that.
How many years Luke Walton been in Sacramento now?
I believe 2 or 3 now.
I think
3.
It's like because he was with the Lakers and then they brought in Frank Vogel.
Yeah.
Right behind him, and Frank Vogel started coaching there last year, right?
Yep.
So yeah, this is the second year there.
Yeah.
He goes to be close to a hot seat here if things don't start getting improving for real.
Everybody in the hot seat in Sacramento
It
every
is,
year.
though. Yeah, bro. The thing is, they kind of got good talent too. They just, I don't know.
It just seems like they don't never like mesh. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I think that's. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I seen Franz Wagner climbing up draft boards, so it's. I could definitely see what you're talking about with Franz. I'm not gonna say it's a bad pick or nothing.
Yeah,
So also I don't think it has like a lot of upside. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I just feel like it's kind of it's a good pick. It's a
Yeah,
solid
it's a
pick.
good pick.
For number 10, I'm really excited about this pick, bro. I like the Pelicans.
Yeah,
I don't love the Pelicans, but I kind of like the Pelicans. What you got there?
I think
The number 10 pick, the Pelicans. You know, y'all been seeing some trade talk. I mean, rumors that we're gonna let Lonzo walk. So we need a guard.
Y'all still got Kyrie Lewis. Y'all dropped it last year.
That is true.
I'm a big Kyrie fan.
Howsoever, we don't believe that Kyra Lewis or Eric Bledsoe is gonna be the it to get us to the next level.
Shocker.
Hey, bro, let Eric do his thing, man. Let that man EB live, bro.
You go.
Howsoever, with the 10 pick, the New Orleans Pelicans select the 6'4" guard out of UConn.
Trade. Woo!
Oh, hold on.
Whoa, I can't believe I'm about to let him get that off.
All right.
We need the 6'4" guard.
Hold on, bro.
Hey man, how you doing, bud? Good. Go. So I see you about to select the number 10 pick. How would you feel about if we in New York for the New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden take them off your hands? Tell me what you need.
Okay. What are you willing to give up?
RJ's untouchable.
So what are you willing to give up? Give me a package.
Man, I just kind of want to see what you're thinking about. How do you evaluate number 10?
Hey, if you're trying to see what I'm thinking about, I'm thinking about hanging up and getting this pick. So send me a package, or I'm getting up off this month.
All right, man. Hey, we'll give you 1921 for sure. All right, back. You know what? We're gonna pull 21 back, but we have some good guys who you think you might be interested in. 19.
What you about to give up with the Knicks, bro?
Hey, the Pelicans, we're thinking about what players we even want off the roster.
Nobody sees appealing. But guess what? I think a player that will fit perfectly with you guys. You guys can take him at 19, and then you can take Kevin Knox as well. He'll be perfect.
Go ahead and pick the 10th pick, bro. Ain't no sense to listen to this, bro. Kevin Knox, bro, a G League player.
Hey, you can even say that with a straight face.
I tried.
Get out of here, bro. I'm like, let that fly, bro. Change that trade all up, bro.
Right.
Oh man.
I'm bugging. I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that. Take 19 and 21. We'll give you Obi and Mitchell Robinson. No, we're taking Mitchell Robinson out, but we'll give you Obi.
No, we like that first package you said.
Time out. That first package is off the list. I don't know why it came out on accident. I didn't mean it.
Oh man.
Hey, we was about to send that in right away. You feel like you want the 10, you gonna give me 19, 21, ODL, what's that?
I had a couple of glasses of wine. I don't know what I was
feeling great.
Either, bro.
But hey, 19, Obi. Yeah, 19 and Obi.
We need another player at least. Moving up 9 spots. You outside the lottery. You want us to go down 9 spots. Well, we love this guy. We feel like this guy is gonna go perfect with our young core.
How about we sign and trade this player to you guys? Player who you guys had a couple years ago.
No.
19 Obi and Elfrid Payton.
You want this guy?
Elfrid Payton.
Hey man.
Hey, bye. With the number 10 pick, the New Orleans Pelicans select James Bond.
Robinson. What about Mitchell Robinson? Straight up.
At this point.
With the number 10 pick, the New Orleans Pelicans select James Bucknight.
Man,
James Bucknight is a bucket. He is very smooth guard, silky smooth guard out of UConn. He had a 40 piece against who did they play? Yeah, it's at UConn. He had a 40 piece. He's just a smooth scorer, man. He's a 3-level scorer. Get the mid range, get to the hoop. We feel like he would be perfect complementary with Zion, along with adding another scorer around with Brandon Ingram. So I think he'd just be kind of a perfect fit in a young New Orleans core.
Man, he would look perfect in a Knicks uniform.
Yeah, he is a New York kid, but it looks like he's gonna be going down to New Orleans.
My only thing that fears me that I'm scared of with James Bucknight is consistency. Consistency. Man, I mean, he just kind of like if he's on, he's on. When he's off, he is off. And there was a lot of games like that. I mean, he had by far this year was better. I mean, his sophomore year was much better, but his consistency for me is way too off to take him at 10. I know he's rising up a lot of people's draft boards, a lot. And it wouldn't be surprising me if this really happens on actual draft night. But I think there's other people you can go for after that. I'm not really sure who. I'm taking it from the Pelicans, but that would be my worry right there.
I think if Sharif Cooper had a jump shot, he would be a perfect fit for them. But at the same time, bro, James Bouknight, I think a lot of his inconsistencies come from him being injured actually early in the year, where he had that elbow joint or whatever.
Yeah.
But I guess like they say his workouts was crazy, where he had a mate like he shot
shot the pill.
Yeah, he made like 20 straight or something like that, all different like platforms, something like that shooting. I ain't gonna hold you. I think James Bouknight is a great pick. I think they just took best player available. They happy it fell to him, and they just took him. I think that he could be able to score. I don't understand why. I don't feel like the Lonzo thing worked out as well as I thought it would in New Orleans or not.
Yeah.
But I also do feel like a part of that was coaching. But I don't know, man. I think James would fit well in New Orleans.
I think that was a big part of it was coaching, to be honest. Stan Van is a good coach. I just don't know how much he relates to the younger generation nowadays. It's kind of.
If I'm them, I'm honestly signing back Lonzo and trying to make it work because I think he's a perfect fit for Bi and Zion. But at the same time, it is what it is.
I like the Willie Green hire by the Pelicans, though.
Yeah, that was a good hire.
I like the Willie Green hire.
I think that was a good hire too. At 11, that's me. I'm turning this pick in quick too.
Okay.
I feel like a player who is talented. He's probably not BPA, but at the same time, he is somebody who I think is going to be perfect in Charlotte, especially with LaMelo. Give me Kai Jones, bro.
That's a perfect. I
like that.
That is a perfect fit. Get rid of Bismack Biyombo. Get rid of him.
Cody Zeller.
Today. Cody Zeller. Get rid of him tomorrow.
They need that athleticism.
Man, if Kai Jones can stick with what he was doing towards the end of the season,
okay, great,
bro, for real.
Oh God,
he's one of them guys that a lot of people didn't really have on their draft boards at the beginning of the season. But I think you saw his development through the man. That's a great pick.
I think Kai Jones is gonna be great with
and
him,
a
bro.
perfect fit.
And he gets up and down the floor,
he
bro.
He runs that floor, bro.
Perfect lanes too. Perfect, bro.
Yeah, bro, that is a great pick. There is nothing I'm gonna say
that's a complimentary fit. Cody, that was my biggest issue with Charlotte, man. Cody Zeller would have looked way better off the bench for Charlotte. He's a
Cody Zeller been there. You know what's crazy about Cody Zeller? He got drafted in like 13 or 14.
Yeah, I know.
He's been there, bro. They have put him in, and I like Cody Zeller because his brother Tyler Zeller went to North Carolina. But bro, they have put him in every single situation trying to make it work. He was number 4 overall pick, bro, and has been dumpster fire trash. And they gave him another contract after his rookie contract.
They need an athletic wing, not wing, athletic big man. Somebody that can be a good live threat for LaMelo. That's gonna unlock a lot more. I like that pick. I can't even be mad at that pick.
Okay. That's me. So the next pick would be me. That's gonna be San Antonio. And this one is kind of a reach. This is one of my sleeper ones. But at number 12, San Antonio, I'm taking Zaire Williams out of Stanford. I think that he's long. He's a rangy shooter. I'm gonna be honest. He's probably gonna have to develop uh, in the G League maybe a year or two. But he's one of them guys that you can see that's gonna perform really, 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 really well in the future for like a playoff contending team, maybe even the Spurs. But I think that he's a guy that I'm taking if I'm the Spurs because although he had an off season this year with at Stanford, I just think his ceiling is up there. He's like another guy like Cam Reddish. I feel like could be up there as far as his shooting ability goes. Uh, he also needs to work on creating a shot. But if I'm the Spurs, I think you got time to let him develop, and you got a great coach in Greg Popovich, who I feel is one of the top coaches in the league. You know what I'm saying? So like, I think that that's the perfect pick for San Antonio.
I feel like Pop. I'm not gonna hold you. I mean, but he can do whatever he wants to do with his career, grown man. I feel like he probably should retire, just because I don't know. And it's not that he's a bad coach. I think Pop's a great coach. I do, but I hate seeing Pop lose like this. And I don't think it's Pop losing because he sucks as a coach. I think it is because, bro, like the talent just not there in San Antonio right now. Yeah. But they do have a lot of young players, bro, who I like a lot. I love Lonnie Walker, bro.
DeJounte Murray, love him.
He's supposed to be on the trading block, which is kind of wild.
And he could find his way to Chicago real quick.
Yeah. I think that might be a good fit. But DeJounte Murray, Kelvin Johnson is on the USA team, which is wild for everyone. And they not keeping DeMar DeRozan, look like. So I like a lot of their young players, bro. But at the same time, I don't like seeing Pop lose that much. You feel me? And I feel like a younger coach might be able to translate, might be able to vibe with him more. Then on the flip side, Pop is so good with youngsters, bro.
That's true.
So I don't know, man, but yeah, I don't think it's a bad pick either. I just think that they probably got like a lot of young players already who kind of are more or less projects. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Who's next?
Indiana at 13.
I believe that's me, correct?
I think so. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Indiana at 13. Last time it was crazy because it was kind of last time we did this, whatever was practicing, it was kind of easy to pick or whatnot. But at 13, no joke, bro. I'm taking a player who's probably, I guess you could say he's falling right now, but it's straight potential because I really don't know you can't really say what they need. They have guards, they have wings, they have bigs, obviously. I'm taking Jalen Johnson, just making on potential. Okay. A player who could possibly, in a couple of years, be the best player on the court. So, yeah, I don't like the position they're in, bro. I don't like the position that Indiana's in. So,
I feel like they're about to end up trading either Miles Turner or Sabonis. One of them gonna end up going.
Yeah, I agree. Which is perfect. Which is even better for Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, 4 minutes right away. Yeah, and the force part is there for him.
That's a quality pick at 13.
Yeah, I was hoping he'd fell a couple more
spots. That was kind of my plan. I was hoping.
Yeah,
but it's cool. I'm interested to see who you take, bro. Who did Dave take at 7? Cam Thomas.
Cam Thomas is the pick of the year.
Bro, that is definitely the pick of this draft right now. That is wild. All right, but hey,
at 14, we're gonna pick who we think can develop into a Draymond Green-esque defender. Usman Garuba.
Okay.
We love him as a defender.
Okay.
And we think he can develop and be a very pivotal piece to us winning the championship.
Yeah.
I think the wing defenders of him, Wiggs, can really help us to be a quality defensive team.
And Clay.
With Draymond, Clay, with Wiseman. I feel like that would kind of start to allow us to build the depth that we need.
Uzman to score, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said you don't even need Uzman to score
Nah,
on that team.
Literally,
bro.
defense hit a couple threes right now and again, bro.
Good. Score. You got Cam Thomas.
Yeah, you got the score. You got the defender. Yeah.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
You putting together a good draft.
I feel like you reached on Cam Thomas. Like Cam Thomas and Uzman Gruber that's a good one. If you feel like if you really trust Cam Thomas.
Yeah, I think that guy is a bucket.
Yeah.
Everywhere he's gone so far, man. He's literally scored on a high. I think 23 is the least amount of points he's scored in probably since the kid was like. I don't even know, man. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I think some players are just born to get a bucket, and he's one of them. He's one of them. I don't know if y'all follow my guy Rashad Phillips. Shout out to Rashad Phillips, man. The Yoda.
Mm-hmm.
He be getting me hit, man. Be breaking down some of these players and whatnot. Anybody listening to this, tap in with Rashad Phillips, man. He's real big on Cam Thomas too.
I'll be tapping into draft NBA draft junkies.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raphael. He be getting me hit myself.
Yeah, he nice too. Nice with it.
I just be tuning in Hoop Express, man. Or YouTube, yeah. They get you right.
At 15, Washington.
Yeah, that's you.
I'm listening to trades.
You listening to trades?
I'm listening to a lot of trades right now. Brooklyn, y'all want to move up?
No.
Miami, y'all want to move up? Probably not.
You know what? You know who might want to move up though?
Who?
Boston might want to move up.
Okay.
But I'm trying to think of who.
Okay, great.
He said, "Give me out of this
Drake fans over here.
God.
But who am I giving up?
Moses Brown?
No.
Oh, come on.
They just got money.
I got Daniel Gafford.
Yeah. That's supposed. They really trusting on him and Robert Williams to be their centers of the future for real.
I got nothing for you, bro. I got nothing for you. I got nothing I want to give up.
Why
at 15.
you gotta be like that?
There's
You know
nobody
what?
at 15 that I want, bro. That I'm just like, yeah, Boston, you need this dude. Like, I'm cool.
Minnesota, what about y'all, Dave?
We even got picks.
Nah, you ain't got no picks,
Nah,
but players.
you talk about trading the player. You might trade your
15?
Yeah.
Who you want?
Shit, who y'all got on that team, man?
So you can't give away him.
15. Who y'all want?
No, Robert Covington's over in Portland.
Yeah.
He was not getting Robert Covington. 15.
Who got Portland? You got Portland, huh?
I don't think I got Portland.
Well, that day they got Portland.
Oh, yeah, you got Portland. Hey, how about you like Robert Covington? How much you like Robert Covington? Over in Portland.
A lot.
Yeah.
Where you don't want to get 15?
He's our one wing defender. We just gave up we gave up Gary Trent, who's taller than Norman Powell, and Norman Powell literally opted out of his player option. So we owe that man a good 25 mil, bro. Why would we give up our other primary wing defender?
That's a good point.
That don't make no sense.
You.
Hey, you want Ennis Cantor? You got Ennis Cantor?
I really want Lou Dort over no crazy.
Oh, you want to give a Lou Dort?
Lou Dort, give me 18.
Lou Dort at 18?
No.
15? No, we need a player.
Why would y'all need a player? We're giving you 15. You're moving up.
Man, Lou Dort is, I know he's not nothing like crazy great, but he's one of the good players on the OKC, bro.
Oh, my goodness. We need defenders.
Well, we good, bro. Well, I'm just going to let you know, my teams don't want nothing from you at Washington.
Hey, you talking crazy. Your teams don't want nothing from you.
Man, Washington, bro.
All right. Hey, we going to take Keon Johnson.
That's a good pick.
A possible good defender. We need crazy athlete or not. Hopefully he can develop a shot. That's it. That's what we got. How you feel about it, baby? That sounds cool, right?
I like it.
It's hard to pick for Washington, man. I don't
That was crazy.
know.
I like it. I like it. You
We
wanna know
gotta
why?
try. We gotta try. I know, bro. Go take him.
Because at 16.
Time out. Actually, trade.
All right, who?
Give me 19 and 21
Oh my God.
for 16. No, 19 and Obi.
Ooh.
Obi with Shea?
That's actually that ain't bad.
Bro,
I ain't gonna cap.
Obi,
Y'all got all them first round picks, bro.
Obi and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, all them lobs. Oh my goodness, you bugging? All right, bet take 16.
Cool, bro.
Take 16. Do whatever you stuff you want to do, man.
Yeah, man. So at 16, I love this guy. I know y'all talk about his mechanics, say he ain't right on his shot. But we taking Sharif Cooper out of Auburn.
I like Reef.
He's
That's
got
who my man's wanted on his Knicks. That's who he's trying to trade up for.
He's got great touch, man, around the rim. I know his shot needs to be better, but his free throw shooting is great. It's above 80%. He can command the team. And I know that at OKC, you got Kimba there now, but I think that Sharif is a good guy to get molded behind Kimba. And for the future, if you think about your future, he's a good guy to pair with Shea. And that's a great backcourt right there. So, I do, but like I said earlier, I think he needs to work on his shooting mechanics. Like his whole just shot needs to change. But
I think he needs more lift on his
he's
shot.
a great shooter, man. I mean, he's a great pick for the OKC.
To be 6'1", he needs to get some lift on the shot.
Oh yeah.
Because if you he really doesn't jump like that for real. But so if you're gonna be like that, especially in the league, they're gonna be able to really block or just at least give a really good contest where you're not gonna be able to get the shot off very cleanly.
Yeah.
I think it's a great pick though, bro.
But he can create.
I think it's a really good pick.
I like that.
What'd you say there?
No, I was just agreeing with you. I was like, it'd be a lot easier for them to time it.
Mm-hmm.
Like time his jump shot type stuff. So I agree.
It's me at Memphis.
Memphis, yeah.
Bro, I would love to see if we could get like a big or something. But hey, trades. Memphis, we got hella
I got a lot.
assets.
I got a lot.
We got this pick. Anybody want to trade? Trade.
No, sir.
No, I'm cool, bro.
Dang, you don't want to trade?
I think with the teams I got, I don't want to trade.
Well, we're gonna take a player who I feel like could come off the
Or
bench.
I might have a trade.
Say it, Curt.
At Brooklyn.
Say it with your chest, boy.
At Brooklyn, you have your pick at 17, but we'll also give you 27
Mhm.
if we can get. We'll take Grayson Allen.
You want 27 for Grayson Allen?
Sure.
Sure. Yeah. No, you already said it.
No, I'm cool. I'm cool actually.
Why?
I'm cool actually. I like my pick at 27.
Why? Why you want that?
I think we're good. You can go ahead with your 17 pick. Who you picking? The great guy that you thought was good.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. We're in between two guys who we think would be good for us.
Tuff.
And for me, I don't think that they necessarily need playmaking. I feel like they need scoring off the bench. So I'm gonna take Josh Christopher at 17.
Sleeper.
I actually like Gup. I like Gup with Ja a lot. And Dylan Brooks, that's a feisty young backcourt.
Exactly. I like Dylan Brooks a lot too. Dylan Brooks 6'6", right?
Mm-hmm.
So you got how tall is Josh? 6'3", 6'4", 6'6"?
He's 6'3".
And
No, J Gup like 6'5", bro. Easy.
Who?
He like 6'5".
Yeah.
He might be like closer to 6'6", for real.
Word? Well, he a big body though too, and he can score, right? I feel like they really need scoring at least right now off the bench, and then as Josh, as he keeps developing, I think he'll be a great scorer. I think he'll be a great scorer to pair with Ja next to Ja, or him, Ja, and Dylan Brooks. I think that he'll be able to really fit in good with Memphis.
Okay.
I like that pick.
I like that pick.
I like that pick a lot.
You said, okay, great.
Okay, great. Okay, great. The OK City Thunder at 18. I'm gonna be honest. I'm torn with this pick, but I think you gotta go big. I think you gotta replace Moses Brown, and you gotta replace Al Horford. So
Where did Al Harper where now?
I don't think
He's in Boston.
Are he back? They traded Al Horford and Moses Brown in Boston.
Yeah, for
And
Kevin.
Boston said they gonna have a big man. they gonna have a big man.
So,
All right.
I think Al Horford is a good player for them too, because he could be able to mentor Roses Brown and Robert Williams, and then they can just see whoever.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
But I'm taking Isaiah Jackson out of Kentucky. He is a great rim protector.
Freak
athlete, bro. His offensive upside is there. He just needs to develop it more. But I feel like if he can get just a little free throw jumper, you know what I'm saying, mid-range jumper, I think that he's gonna be a force within that on that team. And they need that. If you just looked at the Thunder, obviously everywhere needed to improve. But they gave up so many points in the paint, bro. So yeah, if I'm OKC, I'm going with Isaiah Jackson out of Kentucky. Very athletic, gives you defensive stopper.
I like Isaiah Jackson a lot, and I think he's gonna be able to develop that mid-range joint, that mid-range jumper.
And something else I want to say about him is he's so athletic that on ball screens he can guard the guard. You know what I'm saying? Off the ball screen and stay in front. So
he reminds me of Mitchell Robinson.
He needs to fill out his frame though more. But it's a great pick for OKC at 18.
19.
The picks he been trying to give away.
Hey, he been trying to give these picks away the whole draft.
I'm not gonna hold you, bro. At 19, I'm so happy this player fell to us, because I was scared that Memphis was gonna take him. But when I wear a lot of GM hats, right? So a couple picks ago, when I was a GM of Memphis, I was really debating between playmaking or scoring, and I feel like Josh Christopher will be better for them. I think for us, we're just happy that this dude fell to us in regards to Trey Mann.
I knew it, bro.
Yeah, we taking Trey Mann and we're not thinking twice, because there's another player who we're going to be eyeing at 21. But Trey Mann, and I think there's 3 dudes who could possibly give us what we want at 21. But Trey Mann, he can give you scoring and he can give you playmaking. Only thing about Trey Mann is he's not the most athletic dude. I think he might have trouble creating his own shot at the next level.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he might not, because his footwork and his dribbling packages are so defined, bro, and advanced to where I think he could be able to create his own shot at a high level. You know what I'm saying? So
Trey Mann is a guy that I had on my board as a sleeper, and like I said before in the conversation we had last week, man, Trey Mann, for me, bro, his game is just so fluid on offense, bro. Like he just up there. And every time I watch his film, I see something new that I love about his game. He can create off the ball. He can shoot from the 3. He can catch and shoot. He can run point. He can come off the ball. Dude, he just so multifaceted on offense. My issue with Trey Mann is his defense. Like I said before, I told you he stands a lot. I noticed that. And he kind of leans on screens instead of getting all around them. So
you want to know the thing?
That's the effort thing. That you got the if you fought New York, that's a perfect place for that to fall to, because he go if you want to play, if you want to play at all.
Yeah.
Julius Randle turned into a plus defender, right?
Yeah.
RJ Barrett, he's not supposed to be as good of a defender he is, because he's only in his 2nd year, but he's a plus defender, right? Bro, like D Rose is playing good defense. You're gonna play good defense in New York First, because of our defensive scheme, and then second, because Tibbs is not going to allow you to do anything else. If you're not playing good defense, you're literally not going to play. But he will legit play Reggie Bullock. Reggie trash can from Bullock.
Oh man.
Versus anybody else if you don't play good defense, bro.
Yeah,
he kept Alfred Payton in the starting lineup game after game.
Because he was giving good defense.
Because he was only thing he took it to the cup. He went to the rim a lot. And because he gave you good defense. It's like, bro, he is a negative in every other part of the game. But if you play good D, bro, he's definitely going to make sure you get out on the floor. And I feel like Trey Mann's going to learn that very quickly. That like, oh, I'm not getting no type of PT. I got to start playing defense. And hopefully he starts playing D, because I would love to see him as our starting point guard by the end of the year. Because he can do one thing that nobody else on that team can do. And remember in the previous episode, we talked about the Knicks not being able to have a primary shot creator.
Yeah.
Now we do.
There it is.
We got Trey Mann.
There it is.
So
okay.
20 at Atlanta.
Atlanta, that's me. All right. I was torn on this pick, but as we've gone through this mock draft, I'm no longer torn on this pick. Give me my second playmaker, as I talked about earlier. The second playmaker that they need off the wing. I know that it could be Cam Reddish, but if he is, let me get a third. And Chris Duarte out of Oregon. He was a number 1 JUCO player. He was All-American once he got to Oregon. He's the oldest player in the draft. He's 24, but he kind of gives me that Cam Johnson vibes from Phoenix. He is NBA ready. He can shot create. He can shoot from the outside. I love Chris Duarte at Atlanta. Duarte, however you say his last name, at Atlanta, man, because it gives you that other player that can shoot off of Trae Young. Yeah, man, I love this guy. It's still in his low though, but I think that's just because of the way the NBA is today. It's getting younger and younger. So
I heard he had a bad workout. I was watching this. I was watching Knicks Fan TV. And they had Jonathan Washburn on there, and Jonathan Washburn says that he had a bad workout, and his draft process hasn't been like to the level where they need to be. Yeah. But I mean, from his play that we've seen in Oregon, I think that's a great pick. It's a great pick. What you think about it, Dave?
We'll see. I don't know.
I think for them, Dave, how you feel about this? I think for Atlanta, they would hope that Sharif Cooper, Cam Thomas, or Trey Mann falls to them for like a backup point guard type joint.
One of those three would fit real well with them. Another player that can get the ball out of Trae Young's hands.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Because when Trae Young, even when he's out there, he has a lot to do. And the reason why I ask is because we talk about this all the time, right? Trae Young, I feel like too, when he's not on the court, they have nobody else on that team who could create. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, like Gallo was the one who was creating it. It's like, that's not necessarily what you want from Gallo for real. But if
Sharif Cooper
out there who keep that engine going, I feel like that'll be a good pick up for them. Yeah,
that Sharif Cooper fit would be perfect. He from the A too.
Exactly.
Just that would be perfect.
But I mean, if none of them are there, I guess I don't think Chris Duarte is a bad pick.
Yeah.
Back to them Knicks at 21. We're happy, bro. We could choose from. We were hoping Chris Duarte might fall too, but we could choose from 2 players who I like a lot. I'm gonna take Trey Murphy.
Oh God, bro,
from Virginia.
I was waiting on him.
6'9", long, can do it all.
Similar to my
Michael Bridges.
Yeah.
Finally get as soon as we draft him, I'm hoping that they tell Reggie Bullock, hey man, it was great working with you, but we don't think your services are no longer needed. And bro, I like Reggie Bullock because he's from because he went to Carolina.
Yeah.
But he is just not a starting player in this league. I feel like Trey Murphy could really be a starter on the wing spot for us.
My Pistons are taking him back.
Okay.
We're taking him back.
Great. I think you guys will take anybody.
Yeah. Yep.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Nope.
But there's another player who we might want to get if he falls this low too. But is what it is.
Trey Murphy. That's
who the other player?
Okay. I can't say it out loud, though, dude. How you feel about that pick, though, Dave?
I love that pick. I was hoping he fell one more pick to my squad. I was
Really?
hoping he fell one more pick. Yeah.
Like,
It was cool though. It was cool. So Houston, we got the next 2 picks.
no,
You know,
Lakers.
It's
is
the
next.
Lakers next.
oh sheesh. My bad.
Who got the Lakers?
I don't got the Lakers.
You know?
I think that's you.
I got the Lakers?
Yeah.
Oh, we definitely need to trade this pick. Trade.
Hey, it's funny because we all know the Lakers is probably not nice on this pick.
Bro, it's just like
I got
it's just
nothing
like
to trade, bro.
I feel like they need a playmaker. There's no more available. I can't believe I get that's dumb. But shoot, you're gonna take a player who Dave is probably waiting on, and I can't believe that all 3 of these dudes just went consecutively. Give me Corey Kispert.
Oh,
I knew he was waiting on him. I'm sorry, bro.
That's cool, bro.
I'm sorry. I wanted him in
That's
Houston
cool, bro.
too. I really did. But I mean, that gives another shooter. But at the same time, I feel like that shoot, like, bro, I feel like this. There, you can have as many shooters as you want, right there. Unless it's Klay Thompson, it is what it is. But you can have as many shooters as you want. If you don't have a playmaker to get them the ball, they're gonna be null and void.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? So I feel like they still need a secondary playmaker. I feel like you can have all the playmaking on Braun, but they still need a secondary playmaker. Corey Kispert might be a good pickup though. So
Yeah, I mean, that's a great pick. I'm taking Corey Kispert if he's there at 22 for the Lakers. I mean, that's a great pick, bro. I mean, like you said, he's gonna give you shooting that they need bad. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I like that pick.
Stole my pick, man. It's tough.
oh, bro, I knew you about
You can always trade for it still.
Yeah.
Nah, we good. We good. Y'all go ahead and do your thing, man. We gonna build the drive. We trust in the process right now.
Thinking about trading before you go, Dave. We got Trey Man. We got Trey Murphy. Would you want for James Booknight? You want Trey Man and Trey Murphy?
You talking about Pelicans for the
Yeah.
Trey Murphy. Nah, we good.
Okay. All right. Cool. I'm happy with Trey Man and Trey Murphy though. You got it. Or no?
I obviously not. I'm trying to trade him.
Like James Booknight's bucket.
Obviously not. Us Pelicans, we good.
Yeah.
Y'all the ones not good.
James Booknight gonna be crazy though. You got it.
All right. What's this? The 23rd?
23rd, 24th. And you got LSU.
So
you got the next 6
we-
weeks. Wait, no, next
4.
You got the next.
I got the next 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got
Oh,
LSU and you got Denver.
Yeah, Houston, LAC, Denver.
Okay. So with the this first pick for Houston, we starting to think defense. We feel like we solidified our offense, and we starting to think what we want some nice young defenders in there that can contribute a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? We want the effort on defense. So if I pick, we're gonna take the young guard out of Tennessee. We think he's a great tenacious on-ball defender, Jaden Springer. And we think he can bring a lot to our ball club coming off the bench for us. So we're gonna take Jaden Springer.
Okay, good.
I like that.
And it's a player who kind of does Jaden Springer hit the ball in his hands?
No, he don't command the ball.
I really kind of don't feel like he does. I don't feel like he commands the ball because I feel like he can't score that well.
Yeah. That's the area of his game he got.
Hey, shoot, with that backcourt, we don't need you ain't gonna need him to either.
Yeah.
Spot up, shoot, play good defense.
I feel like that's his. That I don't know if he can do that well right now, but I feel like that's possibly what he's going to be able to do well. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like in the future he's going to be able to do that really well with them dudes, bro. And if he can, that's a great trio in the backcourt. Great trio. And he can play defense.
And you need some scoring though off of the bench though too.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Houston, you need everything.
Yeah.
I mean, well, yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited to do what you see what you have in 23 and 24 in a row.
We're defense again.
Okay.
Defense is how you establish winning and the young culture of a young team. So we're trying to thicken up our wing defenders. You can never go wrong with having lengthy wing defenders who are uber athletic. So we're gonna take the young man out of Auburn, JT Thor.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. With having with me kind of derailing your plan with taking Corey Kispert, you bounced back well. Over here.
Really fast.
Yeah, I like JT Thor.
Yeah, nice switchable defender, 6'8", 6'9", can jump out the gym, gives you another lob threat. And if he can consistently, we don't even need him to shoot nothing crazy from 3-point line. 34, 35%, you would take that in a heartbeat and keep it pushing.
I like JT Thor a lot, bro. Like a lot.
Yeah.
He
I think a lot of potential.
He played really good when Shreve Cooper came on too. To where you know what that means to me? He plays good with ball dominant guards. And guess what you're gonna have in Houston?
A ball dominant guard.
Where he gonna fit in, right? He gonna fit in perfectly. So I think that's a good pickup.
But his next pick for the LA Clippers, I feel like this would be kind of the perfect fit both for the player and for the team because it fits their need, as well as I think he's probably the best player available left on the board. I'm gonna go with Nashawn Bones Hyde.
Okay.
He'll be a perfect fit for the Clippers. They need some more guard play coming off the bench, or even I think he can develop into a starting point guard in the league. His skill set of just being able to shoot the ball and being a playmaker will open up a lot of potential for him. And I think he's one of the players he's one of my sleepers in this draft pick. I would not be surprised if he's making some noise in the next couple of years in this draft.
I agree with that. Bones Highland, and what you don't usually see out of shooters is he's a fast shooter.
Mm-hmm.
Like he can get up and down the court in a hurry. He's got a quick release, and he's long. He can defend too. Man, that's a to me that's a steal at this point in the draft.
I think Bones, if Bones puts on some weight, bro, he could be really scary, bro.
Uh-huh. Does he kind of remind you of Brandon Ingram a little bit?
Nah, Brandon Ingram 6'8", 6'9".
Yeah, Bones Highland like 6'3", 6'4", bro.
I thought he was a little bit taller. Okay.
He's like 6'3", 6'4".
Okay.
You know who he kind of reminds me of? A position he could play like right now in the league was a better jumper, and this player is already on LA's team. What's the
Terrence Mann.
Terrence Mann.
I had a feeling when you started talking. Terrence Mann. Yeah.
But Terrence, I feel like he could maybe be that in about 2 years, and in about 5 years he'd probably be a better scorer than Terrence Mann. But Terrence Mann is a very opportunistic scorer. He's actually I think he's a good shooter. I have to look at his percentages again to see if he's actually a good shooter. But when I watch him, he shoots a good clip or whatever. I think Bones could really fill in and do exactly what Terrence Mann is doing for him right now. To have that in the backcourt off the bench, Bones and Terrence Mann, I play as dope. Especially once he starts gaining some weight.
Oh man, he's gonna be a monster.
He's gonna be great. I think he's gonna be a 6'3" version of Lou Williams.
I can see that.
Lou Will is an underrated player, I feel like. 6'3" version of Lou Will. It's gonna be nuts. Who you taking that 26 there?
Trade.
We got nothing there for that.
Let me see, man. Let me get in my bag.
Unless you're giving up
I'm a GM.
MPJ.
Who?
Actually, yeah. Trade. Thank you.
Who?
MPJ, Michael Porter Jr.
Bye. Okay.
Oh my God! Why you on that?
Hey, with the number 26,
Hey, what give you Julius? Randle?
We'll take
Huh?
26.
We'll give you Julius Randle.
My Detroit Pistons will take 26 and MPJ. We'll give you Jeremy Grant.
Hey, you gonna give us a player that just Jeremy Grant and who?
Sadiq Bey.
I'm hanging up for you. Well, you better not be thinking about that trade. Michael Porter Jr. for
26.
So
You might want
And y'all getting the 26 pick too, though. You finesse.
he making a 26 pick is with the trade is centered around.
Yeah, I'm just like, wait.
Fuck him.
You know you want that. You know you want that. Hey, hold on. One of my teams, I think, who out of the draft right now, Dallas. We'll trade for 26 for Josh Richardson. No Gary Harris. Y'all need another defender.
Cash considerations. You trying to take some of them for 26?
You want it?
I don't know. Hold on. We haven't been watching the Dallas Mavericks, so give us a second.
Oh, Josh Richardson. He up there. He up there, bro. Take it.
Oh no, we're good.
Josh Richardson got benched like in the playoffs.
Bro, you ready? We're partying, bro.
Yeah, we're good. I think we, if that's all you have to offer us, we'll just
Jalen Brunson.
who?
Jalen Brunson. He averaged 12 last year.
Killian Hayes.
No, bro, you out. we'll get Jalen Brunson for 26.
You know, I think with just the player comp of Jalen Brunson, I think we can find that in this draft. And I think with the 26th pick, we're gonna select a winner. We're gonna select Jared Butler.
Oh, that's a good pick.
That is a great pick.
That's a good pick, bro.
Jared Butler, he's a leader. I think he would be a great backup point guard for the Denver Nuggets. He would run that second unit, would be able to really get everybody involved in that second unit, creating good shots. And I think he would be a perfect fit in Denver. I think that would be a great fit.
Right now is Morris, right?
What'd you say?
I said their backup right now is Monte Morris, right?
Yeah.
I like
Monty Morris is good too. He's nice.
I like Monte Morris too. But I mean, in the case where he's a free agent, he's probably gonna get more money. Jared Butler right there. It's a good pick. Right. It's a really good pick.
All right. Now this. Brooklyn.
You've been waiting on this pick.
I've been waiting on this pick all
Hey Dave, this dude come over. He go over to my house talking about, bro, wait till you see who I got from Brooklyn. I'm like, all right, man. This dude.
This is a mega stretch, bro. I'm talking. This man is only second round projections the whole way. But at 27, if I'm Brooklyn, I'm taking
Boston.
Luka Garza, big man out of Iowa, All-American, great player. He's a stretch five. You need a big, bro. I don't know why I like him either. I look at his tape, automatically, I see Dirk Nowitzki, bro. I'm not gonna say he's gonna be Dirk, but I see Dirk in his jumper, and
I said the same thing, Dave.
he rebounds great. What does Brooklyn need? Rebounding
and defense.
They need defense, but he can stay above that rim and just go straight up. He had a lot of issues with that early on in his career.
Dunked.
Bro, hey, dog.
Well,
you talking about his defense, man. If they picked apart Rudy Gobert in the playoffs, what you think they gonna do to him in the pick?
Rudy was a fraud. He didn't deserve defensive player of the year, bro. That was Miles Turner's. That was Miles Turner's. That was Miles Turner's bag, and they just gave it up.
That was Miles Turner's instead of Ben Simmons.
Miles Turner should have got it, but they gave it up because he was hurt.
He said, "Because Rudy is a fraud." I agree. Rudy is a fraud.
Bro, I'm for real. I don't really think Rudy is an all-star, bro.
I was going back and forth with this dude about Rudy Gobert on Twitter, like throughout the season or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And then after the Clippers series, I was hitting him up like, "Yo, dude deleted his account." Bro, Rudy is a fraud.
No, man, that's what I'm taking, man. You got old guys as your big man right now. You need another young guy. And I think he's a well-polished offensive big. He needs to work on his defense. But Luka Garza, I feel like around those talented players would fit perfect with.
You can get Luka Garza later on in the second round. Man.
Yeah, they could probably get him with one of his second round picks, but I'm gonna take him now.
Yeah, I talked to you. I told you what I think about that pick. I'm cool because he doesn't give you anything on defense, bro. It is what it is. I'm Philly, right? Wait, how you feel about that pick, Dave? I'm not bugging, am I? I think that I don't agree with that pick at all.
It's not my favorite pick, man.
I can see him being a stretch 5 and being able to.
Yeah. I feel like they really need a defensive minded big for real, man. Another young defense, because I like Nicholas Claxton, but I guess DJ would be okay if he coming off the bench, but I feel like they need some more depth at that big position, whether it's a 4-man or a 5, like either or. I feel like they need that because like having KD playing the 5 all this time, I'm like, bro,
that's a recipe for disaster.
that's not. Yeah, it's just not. That's not. Having him at the 4, he can do that. Having him at the 5 is come on, bro. You asking for just a disaster.
Yeah. At 28, I'm super excited that this dude has just kept falling, bro.
I think I know exactly who it is.
Does his name start with a J and end with a Giddy?
Josh
Josh
Giddey.
Giddey. A nice playmaker or not. Is special. Is big 6'6", 6'8", something like that.
Yeah, 6'8".
Playmaker out of Australia at the NBL. He had a lot of effect on the NBL that LaMelo did. I'm not talking about like off the court. I'm talking about on the court. He's not. I don't think he's as good as LaMelo. Not even close. But he does a lot of the similar things that LaMelo does in terms of playmaking for his team, opportunity and kind of driving that every now and then and whatnot. 6'8", so he kind of he can defend a little bit, bro. He can defend a lot more than I thought he could. Yeah. After I started looking at some tape of him. I mean, I like Josh Giddey, especially in the thought if they trade away Ben Simmons. I like Josh Giddey too.
Oh yeah.
Because then he could kind of be like a playmaker for the team or whatnot. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that pick.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought. Well, I'll get there in a second. Who's got Phoenix?
I think it's D Jones.
I do.
Okay.
This might be viewed as a little bit of a stretch towards the end of the first round.
Cam Thomas at 7. I don't think it's a more.
Hey. Hey, it's just my evaluation. For the 29th pick, we after seeing how we fared in the finals, and we need some more help on our front line. Just simply put, we need some help on that front line, and we like what this guy can potentially bring to us. So we're gonna take the big fella out of Western Kentucky.
Oh my goodness, that's a great pick. I love Charles Bassey.
He that man monster. 17 with 3 blocks a game. We like his potential a lot. We like his potential.
I think we might have a trade. Trade.
We're okay.
No. Not for the pick. For a player. Because we were going to be eyeing Charles Bassey in the second round, my Knicks. At 32. How you feel about Jalen Smith? If you take Charles Bassey.
Oh, out of Maryland?
Yeah. Y'all took him number 10 overall last year. But he didn't play at all.
That is very true.
Mad skinny.
Y'all wanna?
Yeah.
For what?
We'll give you 32. If you already taken Charles Bassey, you're probably not going to play him at all no more.
Nah, we developing him.
All right. We'll give you.
Jalen Smith and Charles Bassey.
Yeah, what the heck, bro? Y'all trying to win now, bro. All right, we'll give you 32. And this is gonna sound funny because we joked about it earlier, but 32 and Kevin Knox for Jalen Smith. He's not playing at all.
Kevin Knox not playing at all.
Neither of them niggas is playing.
We can do that. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, doing
that's
that.
cool.
Trade accepted.
All right, bet. So we got Jalen Smith. I like that. I like that trade boy.
All right.
Back up Mitch.
Yeah.
Keep developing.
Kevin Knox will get good, probably 10, 15 minutes a game off our bench.
Kevin Knox is probably getting about 8 minutes a game. Especially y'all got nice wings, bro. Y'all got nice wings. Yeah.
And I don't. Oh no, Jay Crowder signed a 3-year deal, didn't he?
He signed already?
I thought when he got signed, he had signed like a 3-year, 30 mil. Or maybe I'm tripping.
Oh,
I could be tripping.
I am very surprised.
what?
Are you guys ready for my last pick to end it up
Yeah.
with Utah?
I already know where you going. Can I guess?
Take a guess.
You about to drive BJ Boston.
Hell no. I said like BJ trash, but no.
Hey.
He in the second round for sure.
Okay. Who you about to
I'm
drive?
very surprised this guy dropped from the lottery. I was gonna go somewhere totally different. Davion Mitchell.
Oh!
Davion
Hey,
Mitchell.
the Mitchell brothers together.
Think about it. Mike Conley, depending on his free agency, he might not. He may or may not come back.
You should have took him at 24. No, 23. But Jay Springer could
You
spend more.
need somebody that's going. You got to build for the future.
Oh, hey, that's a good pick, Phil.
And so because he fell, I'm gonna be honest. I was gonna take Ayo DeSumo, a great scorer, great defender. But Davion Mitchell is there at 30. No, I'm taking him, bro. I'm taking him, bro. And that's how I'm closing out the draft, bro, for the first round, bro. Sorry, bro.
I got a question for Dave.
What up?
Talk more, Cam Thomas or Davion Mitchell?
Sound like Cam.
Cam Thomas.
Okay.
I'm
Like, I don't think realistically Davion Mitchell was falling to 30.
No, it's not.
But all right, now that we done, y'all, where do you think that he could possibly go?
You can go at 7, or
He could go 10 in New Orleans. I can see that too.
yeah, I can see that.
I can see
I
that,
can
but
him
I mean,
going to
James,
Orlando.
I like James Booknight in New Orleans. New Orleans has been looking at James Booknight too. I could see him going 14, but at the same time, I like Usman Garuba.
Mm-hmm.
I like that pick. I like Usman Garuba pick. I ain't gonna hold you. So he could probably go 17 in Memphis instead of Josh Christopher.
I can see him going to New York. Honestly,
I know, bro.
You don't want him in New York?
Yeah.
I really don't want him in New York.
But I can see that happening. I can see New York doing that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, me too, bro. But I'm cool. I'm
What?
cool because we need primary shot creators, and Davion Mitchell, he was really good in Baylor, especially his last year. But is he a primary shot creator?
Nah, not really. Not really.
And I feel like if you don't have primary shot creators, your role players are going to continue to look trash.
Yeah.
And I think I'm not going to hold you. I know we laugh about Kevin Knox. I think Kevin Knox could have been good if we had a primary shot creator to make sure he gets open looks.
I don't know what Kevin Knox gonna do. I don't even know his name no more, man.
I think he could have possibly went 20 to Atlanta.
Davion
Mitchell could have won 20 to Atlanta.
That is good. But I just can't believe he fell in our draft to 30, man.
I know.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even realize it.
Because I mean, there was other people I was looking at. I mean, like I said, Ayo DeSumo. I just kept looking at pretty much guards. But yeah, Ayo DeSumo. Whatchamacallit. I did look at BJ Boston. I did. But I just figured, nah.
I feel like if he go to the second round, he gonna be a sleeper.
I think him and Zaire Williams are like the same exact player.
Mm-hmm.
You say they're the same player?
They have the same exact weaknesses as well.
Yeah.
Neither like they both like so skinny it's hard for them to create their own shot. But in high school, the thing that they were doing was they was able to just get a bucket, both of them.
It's one of them situations. It's about how much work they're willing to put in to the weight room for sure. Just to the grind for real, because they both have the skill sets. So.
I think so too. I think they both have the skill sets too. But like when they went to college, I thought one thing about them, bro. They're both extremely skinny. I don't see how they're gonna be able to get their shots off at that body size. And lo and behold, look what happened. So what are some surprises, y'all, in our draft?
Obviously, one was the Davion Mitchell dropping. Cam Thomas being taken at 7. I'm still surprised about that one. I think that the fact that we took Luka Garza, that's a major surprise there. I
And he
don't know
said,
why I like his game. I know that was on me, but I don't know why I like his game so much. I just feel like I don't know why Brooklyn just keeps standing out to me like that's a perfect fit for him. I know he's not going to be the run the floor as fast as them guys, but if I'm looking at a guy that's trailing, man, I don't know, bro. I just feel like that's the perfect fit for him.
you know what I'm surprised about? Nobody with Cleveland brought up Kevin Love and where he's gonna end up getting traded to.
Bro, I saw this. I think I was either talking to Curt or I was looking at a podcast, bro, and they were talking about exactly the same thing we were talking about. Evan Mobley with Jared Allen, right? And like how they're gonna be two twin towers. How is it gonna work with this player, that player? And bro, in every conversation I've ever had, I realized earlier, like nobody ever talks about Kevin Love.
No, because they just feel like they can put him at the 4 and keep it pushing.
I think Kevin Love is just, I don't know. I understand a lot of the things he's talking about in terms of mental health and all that.
Yeah,
But he's played himself to where it's kind of like you don't really fit any team anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because of his play style, because of a whole bunch of stuff or whatever. And then now you looked at as a bad teammate, and it's like, bruh.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just bad. It's just bad news right now with K-Love. It's kind of sad, but I think he might be a good fit with you guys there.
Golden State?
Yeah.
What cost? We're not trying to pay that contract.
What about Chicago?
Not trying to pay that contract.
No, I don't really see him messing with Vooch.
Really? I mean, they probably.
That's too, like, Vooch ain't the best defender, man. That's two defensive liabilities.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not just about the offense, bro.
What about Washington, bro? No, they already got Davis Bertans, and they don't have any defenders. See, it's kind of hard to really plug them in anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hey,
non-contender.
I can see them
Detroit.
if Cleveland don't resign, like I get, or just like lease them, they like agree to like buy him out or something. I can see him on the Lakers.
I think that kind of messes up Trez's minutes. I mean, if they do it maybe next year, but this upcoming year, Trez is still on that. He's on a 1-year deal. But I think that possibly messes up my Trez Harrell's minutes.
He got a player option. You got to commit to it first.
Who, Trez?
Yeah, he got a player option this year. He
Dang,
still ain't. Yeah.
2-year deal upright.
Yeah,
he got a
might
PO.
be a little upset. I ain't mad at it.
If I'm him, I'm upset too. And if I'm him, I'm not taking no little deal. He could have signed a big deal last year,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying, bro.
No, bro. Sign a big deal somewhere where you can get your cheese.
Lakers did
And
not
then
use
start-
him right, bro. Lakers did not use him right this last year, man.